Non-deterministic finite automata. NFA refers to the fact that from every state on each input there can be several states transitions at once. For example, from Q0 state, by taking input A, either you can reach to state Q1 or you can reach to Q2. We can't say uniquely which will be our next state, and this is called non-determinism. By taking input A from state Q0, either you can reach to Q1 or you can reach to Q2. That's why this finite automata is called NFA. Acceptance by NFA. A string W is said to be accepted by an NFA if there exists at least one transition path where we start from an initial state and end at a final state. For example, if this is the NFA given to you, then for a given string, for example, this string is given to you. So for each input you have to identify which path you have to take. So you have to try all the possible path. For this input symbol A, you have two possible paths. So you have to explore all the possible paths for the given input or the given string, and if you can reach to the final state, here A, 1, 2, 3 A's and then B. So as we can reach to the final state, it means this string is accepted. But here if you take this path A, 1, 2, 3A, then B. So this is not the final state. You can't say that it is not accepted because there exists this path where this string can be accepted. So in the case of NFA, you have to explore all the possible paths and then only you can say whether the given string is accepted or not. Our first question is, construct an NFA for the language where all the strings over 0, 1 have the symbol 1 at the second last position. To be the symbol 1 at the second last position, at the right side of 1, either you have 0 or you can have 1. Now let's construct a finite automata for these two strings, as these are the minimum length strings belonging to this language. After taking 1, either you can take 0 or you can take 1 and you should reach to the final state. Since this is an NFA, we don't have to define the transition of each input from every state. We can define the multiple transitions for the same input from the same state. From Q0, by taking 1, either you can remain on Q0 itself or you can reach to the Q1. And since we don't have to define the transition of each input from every state, so there is no concept of trap state in NFA. Okay, let's take some strings which belong to this language and check whether these strings are accepted by this NFA or not. So some strings can be 1 1, 1 0, 1 1 1, 1 1 0, 0 1 1 or 0 0 1 1, triple, tetra 1, 0, etc. First string is 1 1, 1 1. So can we say that 1 1 is not accepted as we are at the Q0 and Q0 is not our final state? No, we can't say that because we have to explore all the possible paths for the input. So since we have two paths for input 1, so another path can be 1 1, and since you are reaching at the final state, it means this 1 1 is accepted. Next is 1 0, 1 0 accepted. Triple 1, 1 1 1, no. Check another path, 1 1 1 accepted. 1 1 0, 1 1 0 accepted. Next string is 0 1 1 0 1 1 accepted. 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 accepted. 4 times 1 1 2 3 1 and 0 accepted. Okay, now similar to DFA, NFA should also accept all those strings which belong to the given language, but it should also reject all those strings which are not a part of the given language. So some strings can be 00 01 001 or 100 or 3 times 0 or 1100. So let's check these strings. 00 00 not accepted. 01 not accepted. 001 not accepted. 100 100 or 10, and further there is no path is defined for this 0. So then also you can say this is not accepted. Next string is 000 1 2 3 not accepted. 1100 1100 not accepted. It means this NFA is correct. Now let's define this NFA in terms of tuples. So similar to DFA, NFA is also defined with the help of 5 tuples. First is states, which are Q0, Q1 and Q2. The input symbols, which are 0, 1. Initial state is Q0, our final state is Q2, and the transition function. So transition function can be defined with the help of a table, state, input symbols. So here we have 3 states, Q0, Q1 and Q2. Q0 is our initial state and Q2 is our final state. From Q0, by taking 0, you can remain on Q0. By taking 1, you can reach to Q0 or Q1. From Q1, by taking 0 and 1, you are reaching to the Q2. And since there is no transition is defined on Q2, you can write here phi. So this is our final NFA corresponding to this language. Next question is, construct an NFA for the language where all the strings over AB start with AB. So let's construct a finite automata for AB, as this is our minimum length string and you should reach to the final state. So it should start with AB. After AB there can be any number of times A and B, so I can apply a self loop here. Now let's take some strings and check whether they are accepted by this NFA or not. ABA, BAA, ABB, BAB, AAA, ABABA, ABBB. Okay, so it starts with AB. It should be accepted by this NFA. ABA accepted. BAA. So there is no path is defined for B, and since this is an NFA, we don't have to define the transition of B from Q0 to trap state, and BAA is not accepted. ABB, ABB accepted. BAB, again it should not be accepted and it is not accepted by this NFA. AAA, 1A, again from from Q1 no path is defined for A, so this is not accepted. ABAB, ABABA accepted. ABBB, ABBB accepted. So this is the NFA corresponding to the given language. Our next question is, construct an NFA for the language where all the strings over A and B start with BAB. So first construct a finite automata for this string B, A and B, and we are at the final state. Since this is the condition for starting, so at the end we can apply the self loop. Okay, now it can accept the strings which belong to the language BAB A, BAB B, BAB AB AB A, BAB ABA BA. Okay, and let's take some other string which are not a part of this language. It can be AB. Yes, not accepted because no transition is defined for A from Q0. So this is our final NFA corresponding to this language. Our next question is construct an NFA for the language where all the strings over A and B end with AB. So from Q0 you can take A, then you can take B, and you should reach to the final state. Since this is the condition for the strings ending with AB, we can apply the self loop at the starting. Now it can accept AAB, BAB or double AAB, double BAB or AB, triple AB or ABABAB, and it should not accept BA or triple B or BAB. Sorry, it should accept BAB, but it should not accept triple BA, and so on. So this is the final NFA corresponding to the given language. Suppose this NFA is given to you. After taking input A from state Q0, either you can reach to Q1 or you can reach to Q2. You can't say deterministically or uniquely where you will reach. You can either reach to Q1 or Q2. Now let's take some real life examples. Suppose you are the only person who is using the lift and all the circumstances are okay, and you are at the ground floor and you want to go to the 7th floor. So you will press the button 7 and you will definitely reach to the 7th floor. It will never happen that the lift will stop at first floor or second floor, because you are the only person, and I am also assuming that all the circumstances are okay. So your lift will stop at 7th floor only, right? Let's take one more example. Suppose there is a fan. So when you switch on the button, it will start rotating, and at whatever speed you will set it, it will rotate at that speed only. Suppose you set the speed at 3, so it will rotate at 3 only. It will never rotate at the speed of 1 or 2. It means they both are deterministic in nature. Whatever input you are giving to these machines, they are working accordingly. So that's why we can say that all the hardware and softwares behaves deterministically. So no hardware or software are not deterministic in nature. Now comes the question that then why do we study this NFA? Because for the given language, sometimes it is difficult to design a DFA for it. And as we know that construction of NFA is comparatively easier than construction of a DFA. So what we do, we first construct an NFA for the given language, then we convert this NFA into DFA. And till today, it exists only in theory. This NFA exists only in theory. There is no practical implementation of it, because there is no software or hardware which behaves non-deterministically. Relationship between NFA and DFA. For a regular language, if NFA can be constructed, then for the same language you can construct a DFA and vice versa. The power of DFA and NFA is same. It means the DFA and NFA, they both can accept the same language. Next point is, every DFA is NFA, but not every NFA is DFA. So we can represent it with the help of a Venn diagram. Every DFA is an NFA. Why? Because of the transition function. In DFA, by taking an input symbol from a state, you can reach to exactly one state. But in NFA, from a state, by taking an input symbol, you can reach to a number of states. And since Q is a subset of 2K or Q, that's why every DFA is NFA. And the next point is, every NFA can be converted into DFA. And in the upcoming lectures, we will see how to convert an NFA into DFA.